I was the victim of a road rage incident a few days ago where I was scared for my life. I'm going to share with you in this video my incident, what happened, how I got to safety. And I'm also going to share with you how you can prevent something like this from happening and how you can counter if you get involved in an active road rage incident. Road rage incidents are on the rise. 2021 was the record year in the United States of road rage incident related shootings and killings. So let's start with my story. Here's what happened. I turned right onto a busy road during traffic rush hours, and after I had turned right onto the right lane, I had to move into the left lane to make the next left. Now, when I started going into the left lane, I turned my blinker on and I was ready to go into the left lane because there was a gap. There was a very comfortable gap. Now here's what happened. When I started turning into my left lane, the person behind me decided to close the gap. Have you experienced this? I feel like it's a pretty common experience many of us have. Have you experienced this strange phenomenon where people speed up to prevent you from merging into their lane? Let me know in the comments below. So yes, when I started turning in and he sped up, I saw that he sped up. Well, too late. Guess what? I'm already halfway into the lane, so I'm not going to pull out. So I just committed and I finished turning into the lane. This made the person behind me really angry, so he started honking and throwing up his hands in the air. Well, what can you do, right? Now I was going on this road, and what I noticed this person do is an illegal maneuver. I saw it, but I didn't think that he was going to cut me through. So when he cut me, I almost hit him. So instinctively, I slammed my brakes and my horn, and I honked it really hard. Whatever, you got to take a deep breath and let it go. Now it was turn for me to turn left. Now this guy ahead of me saw that I was going to turn left. So what he did was, as soon as the left lane became partially open to me, this person turned his car horizontally and blocked the left lane. And as soon as that happened and he started rolling down his window, I said, okay, it's showtime. I need to be prepared. I don't know what's coming. Is this person going to pull out a gun? Is this person going to step out of the car? I made a quick decision. I wanted to get to safety. I wasn't going to wait for this person to do whatever he was going to do. And if a cop caught me, I was ready and prepared to tell the police officer why I did this. And I slowly tried to get around this person. You're just trying to maintain your calm and your cool and just have situational awareness. I was keeping a close eye on traffic around me and on his actions as much as I could. Now, when I went around this person's car, I knew that I had to step up my game. People attack other people who look like victims, and I wasn't going to look scared. I wasn't going to apologize. I was going to show that I'm ready to fight. This is how you turn away people who have already turned aggressive. That doesn't mean you try to actually punch the person. It just means that you show you're strong and you're not scared and you will not be intimidated. He was screaming, yelling, throwing out slurs, profanity, and hand gestures came out. And I also yelled as loudly, as powerfully as I could with my strong voice that projected and with my strong body, showing that I am not scared of you and you are not going to intimidate me. Here's what he did. He came into the left lane. He decided he was going to follow me. As soon as I noticed that, I had that opportunity to go grab my phone from my purse, take it out, start dialing 911. Person behind me knew that I dialed 911. This person continued to follow me. I started talking to the dispatcher saying, hey, there's a person behind me. I'm stuck in a road rage incident. He's following me. Here's the address. As soon as I hung up the phone, this guy behind me stopped, turned around, and started backing up and going away. Phew! But I was ready to fight. I knew I had two options. I was driving towards a dead end. So either I stay in my car or I can get out of my car and then handle them physically. What would you have done in this situation? Would you have kept driving your car or got out of your car? Let me know in the comments below. Now, of course, I've called the cops. I knew that the cop would call me back and I can stay in my car, keep it running until I hear back or until I feel safe. I noticed that this person hadn't come back. I already told the cops. The cops asked me if I took their license plate number. I wish I did, but I hadn't had the opportunity to do so because there was so much going on. I wanted to take his license plate number, but I wasn't able to. But if I did have the license plate number, depending on the situation, this person could have gotten a ticket. So it's a good thing to take down a license plate number if you can, so that the aggressor knows, okay, I really shouldn't do this to other people because I can get in trouble. So that's my story. Now let's talk about what can you do to prevent being in a road rage incident. First thing you can do is you can keep your calm. No matter how other people react, you don't need to react back. We can also become the aggressor and make the situation worse, and we regret it later. So one of the things that really helps is belly breathing. Breathing from your belly, deep breaths, right? Like a sigh. It helps if you keep slow, deep breathing. It helps you relax, especially when your heart starts beating really fast, adrenaline is pumping, you're in a flight or fight mode, right? You're starting to get angry. It helps you calm down. It pumps oxygen to your brain, and it helps you think clearly and helps you strategize in this situation. Other things you can do are, instead of driving with your phone in your bag like I did, have your phone on you. Now, I don't mean that drive with your phone in your hand because that's not legal, but most of us have phone holders. So when you get in your car, the first thing you want to do is put your phone in your phone holder. That way, if something happens, you just click your power button 5 times, or whatever shortcut way you have to dial 911. You do it, you dial 911, you can talk to the person hands free. Another thing you can do is you can have a dashboard camera. This records everything that's going on inside the car, so also behind and also in front of you. This dashboard cam serves 2 purposes. One, it's preventative. The aggressive driver may notice the dashboard camera and it might prevent his behavior. The second, it could also help you by recording the license plate number and provide as proof of evidence of what happened, and you can show it to a police officer. Finally, we're in this third set, which is what if it's too late? The road rage has begun on the other end. What do you do? You're not going to look like a victim. You're just not. If it's time for you to honk because they're putting you in danger on the road, you honk because that's legally allowed to use your car horn to warn others of a potential danger on the road. You want to make your body look big, throw up your hands in the air and show that you are not scared. And of course, as soon as this happens, you want to call 911. And if you are able to safely take a picture of their license plate, take a photo. Only if you're safely able to do so. Make sure you are not directly next to this person. You always want to be behind them. Being on a side is a very dangerous position to be. Front or back is still okay. You really want to avoid being on the side because this person can pull out a weapon and shoot you with that weapon. And finally, make sure that you get to safety. You keep driving your car until a cop comes and attends to you. Do what you can to be safe. Maybe because of the pandemic, our mental health has taken a toll. This is on the rise, and I hope and pray that you can be safe. I wish you all the luck. Stay safe.